Hey guys, welcome back to T2SMC Trader. How are you all? I hope that everyone is cool. Just let me know if you can hear me that everything is clear or everything is cool, then just let me know. No teaching this week, so just trading. I'll do the trading only as I tweeted before. Just trading for me. Just let me know if you can hear me perfectly and everything is clear. Audio is cool. Just let me know that before I start. Hello, hello. Can't you hear me, guys? Should be okay. Hello, hello. Yeah. Okay. Uh, clear as a okay. Thank you. I was thinking that nobody is here, or maybe you can't hear me. I'll just wait a little bit for some other to join, and then I'll start some hindsight. And as I told this week, I'm not going to talk about anything about the price action, just trading. This is the worst week. I'll talk about this actually after some other people join. So I'll start around 8:50. After 3 minutes, I'll start. Let's wait for some other people to join. Then we'll start. Otherwise, I have to repeat the same thing again and again. Better to wait for some more time. Good morning, Mark the Shark. How are you, brother? Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly. How are you, brother? How are you, sister? If I'm not, you are my sister. It's been a long. I don't see your name. If I'm not wrong, you are my sister, right, Kelly? It's been a long. I don't see your name. Hey, Rahul. How are you, brother? I heard in another stream that you are taking a trip to Canada. Where to? No, I'm not going to Canada. I'm going to Portugal actually. Canada, I have a plan to go next year in February. I have a plan actually, not sure. I have a plan. Neon Wave Trades, do you live in Canada? Good morning, Jackie Kumar. Good morning, brother. Sound is not good, bro. Tito Outlander. Sound is not good. Good morning, Ahmad. Okay. I need to ask again then. Guys, sound is not good. Let me know because sound audio problem. Hi Tito, we can hear you. Hey Belmont, thank you, brother. Yep, I'm in Eastern Canada. Oh, okay. I really don't know where is it actually. I mean, I never been in Canada, so I really don't know. If you tell me the name of the province, maybe I would be able to recognize where exactly do you live actually. Sound is great. Okay, Ahmad, I guess you have to fix your sorry, your headphone or sound system maybe, because some others are telling that sound is cool. Ontario, okay. Ontario, that's cool. Yeah, I have a plan actually to go in September, in February. Okay, guys, actually, let me finish the theme first, then I'll go for talking. Okay, as not a lot of people over here, so let's go for the hindsight first, then I'll go. I will show you three execution, then I will explain them, and you will try to notice something very similar. I'm going to uh actually AFX, I'm not able to read your comment right now. I'm going to explain the same logic to execute three trade. Okay, and you will see I didn't do the reset or something. So I actually don't do the reset. If I take a losing trade, I show that, though it is paper trading. But even if I take a losing trade, I show that I don't fear that you will judge me or something, or I don't care about that. So I really don't actually reset the account just to show you the winning trade. That is my intention. Okay. Ahmad, you have always a little volume. Okay, the volume is little. Just let me know, guys, if the volume is little, I mean low or not, because it should not be low volume. It should be the high volume. Now, in my area or in my site, it is the volume is absolutely perfect, absolutely fine. I really don't know, Ahmad. If it is my problem, then I will work with my audio again. If others says that the audio is not low, the volume is not low, then I guess you have to fix your headphone. Okay, so just let me other people, please let me know the volume is low or not. Audio is the important thing. Yes, sir, I will buy another good microphone when I'll be in Portugal, so maybe after 7th of November, because my flight is 7th November. So I will try to buy, I mean not try, I will obviously buy another, the what to say, the microphone or something that is perfect. Volume is okay, it's perfect. Volume is good. Okay, Ahmad Ahmed, I guess then you have a problem. I guess, brother. Here, I would love to show this execution first, which is the last hour execution in Friday outside of the session. That means after 3:45. Why I pushed the button and everything I'll explain. But first, watch the execution. Okay, guys. So that was the first execution in Friday where there is that execution. Now let me explain this thing first. Let me make it a little bigger. Where I was expecting market will go higher and it will trade either this entry fair value gap or that last fair value gap. Then I had this sell side liquid here. That was my sell side liquid. I was planning to sell in Friday. I was bearish. So some random guy actually came to my Twitter and he started to tell that, you are looking for buy, you are looking for buy. No, I was looking for sell, and I will prove that again. If anyone has any confusion and you don't want to watch Friday's live streaming first part, no worries, I'll show that when I'll be in dollar index. So here I was looking for sell, and when market with after a big run, I can't look for a sell without a bearish fair value gap. So I had these two bearish fair value gap. I was expecting that market will trade any of these bearish fair value gap. Unfortunately, market didn't trade any of them. When market didn't any of them, look over here, there is another bearish fair value gap. I'm just going to mark by two line so that it can be clear to you. Please don't ask me any question before I'm done. It has made another bearish fair value gap over here from 15-minute chart. This is the 15-minute chart. Okay, I had another bearish fair value gap. Now let me go to the 1-minute chart. This is that bearish fair value gap over here from 15-minute chart. Sorry, let me actually come here. Yeah. So this is that 15-minute chart, and that was that bearish fair value gap. This two line is over here. Market has traded that bearish fair value gap. When market has traded that bearish fair value gap, I was looking at the time. What was the time? It was 3:34. I was looking for a market structure shift here. I got the market structure shift, but I wasn't convinced by this market structure shift. The reason was this low didn't trade any kind of fair value gap or anything. That was not absolutely perfect, and at the same time market didn't take any kind of buy side liquidity. So I wasn't, I mean, it has taken that high, but as this market structure shift was not so clean to me, I didn't go for the trade from that area. So I was looking for to see if it can take these two highs one more time. Now from 15-minute chart, I have this extreme sell side liquidity from 15-minute chart, which was my target in Friday actually. In the meantime, market has made this sell side liquidity over here. If anyone has no, I mean, if you have no eye problem, you can see this clean lows. What did I say about this clean lows? Clean lows means tick by tick. It should be tick by tick. Absolutely clean. It was absolutely clean over there. So when market actually fall, I have used this reclaimed fair value gap where you have seen that I pushed my button from that reclaimed fair value gap. I covered that volume imbalance here because you guys keep actually blaming me because of my tight stop loss. So I covered that volume imbalance to that area. That was my entry when it tapped to this reclaimed fair value gap, tapped to this fair value gap. Here I had this last fair value gap around that area. If you see over here, that was the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. You can see here I just closed my trade to this last fair value gap, took a partial below this clean lows. My entry was over there. I wasn't confident enough to push my button from that fair value gap, though it was a nice market structure shift. Just because of the price action over there, I wasn't confirmed that I wasn't confident to push the button over there. If I could push my button over there, you could see that my entry would be inside the session. Now, as I was unable to push the button over there, but I knew market is going to fall and it is using that 15-minute bearish fair value gap. Not this one, that one. Market doesn't want to go over there. That's why it has made another bearish fair value gap over here from 15 minutes chart. Then I have used this 15-minute bearish fair value gap for my entry and pushed my button from that reclaimed fair value gap from that area because I missed my entry from there and I wasn't confident. I'm a human being. Sometimes I fear. Okay, sometimes I also fear. I wasn't able to push the button over there. I thought that market will take this to buy side liquidity. And when I saw market actually closed below this reclaimed fair value gap, I pushed my button from that reclaimed fair value gap, partial closed my entry to this last fair value gap. And then whatever market has done, you have seen. So that was the first entry. Here you will look that I didn't took my entry just from a random level. I used my higher time frame. Without higher time frame, I didn't push my button. I have this bearish fabrica from 15 minutes chart. This is the part you are going to learn from here. Okay, please. Not the entry. The entry is not my intention to show you. My intention to show you that here I am using my setup just because I have the higher time frame point of interest, which is 15-minute bearish fair value gap. Now, if I could push my button over there, if I wasn't afraid, I could push my button over there. It was a valid setup, right? It was a valid sell. I just was afraid over there, so I used this reclaimed fair value gap to take my entry. But if you would love to take the entry, maybe you will be able to push the button from that area, which is inside the session. Immediate reaction, everything was perfect. You can go for the sell from that area. I was afraid, so I used this reclaimed fair value gap because if I miss the trade, I I always know how to catch that run until it is not chasing price. So if it is clear to you, if anyone has any kind of confusion, ask me that because I'm going to go the next setup. Just let me know if you have any confusion. If you don't have any confusion, just tell me, just go brother or something, just write it down because I would love to go next setup. Anybody, you have to write down, okay, so that I can know. No confusion, Peter, let go. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. So there is my next entry, which I am going to show you the execution first, then I will explain. This is the London session trade from today. So this is that Friday entry over here. That was that Friday entry, Friday sell, and this is the London session buy. Okay, now let me explain London session buy, and you will see, you will notice that I am doing the same thing everywhere, just doing the same thing, and I'm just going to remove everything from that area. Now I'm going to that London session. So here is that London session. Let me explain it first. Okay, here in London session, I told that 95% of the time market makes the liquidity around the London session. 95% of the time, 5% of the time market will take that liquidity. Now, when market is going to make that liquidity, the time frame is 1 a.m. New York local time to 6 a.m. New York local time. Now, brother, there is a daylight change, there is a daylight savings or something like blah blah blah. I don't give a shit. Just simply nothing. London will make the liquidity from 1 a.m. New York local time to 6 a.m. New York local time. The entry should be between 2 a.m. New York local time to 5 a.m. New York local time. There is some kind of London, I mean, daylight savings. There is something blah 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 blah. I don't care. All I care am the the market made the liquidity between that time frame. I already told 1 a.m. New York local time, 6 a.m. New York local time. In that time frame, and my entry is between 2 a.m. New York local time to 5 a.m. New York local time. Is that clear? There should not be any confusion. I'm the creator of this concept. Nobody else, not even ICT, nobody else, simply I. Before me, nobody talked about this. You can see after me, maybe someone will talk about that, but before me, no one talked about this. Now over here, as you can see this candle, it came very near to that candle. See? Relatively equal lows. Is that relatively equal lows? Yes, sir. Now, when it is relatively equal lows, I have to notice that this low, did it trade any kind of higher time frame PTRA? That means 15-minute fair value gap or not? If you look over here, is it clear that it has traded that fair value gap over here? Is it clear to you? Now, if you don't know how to mark the order block, breaker block, everything, you will always look for 15-minute fair value gap. That should be anti-fair value gap, last fair value gap? No, sir. It has to be just an fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Very simple, very clear. Now, I'm not going to mark this fair value gap, but you can see it has made that relatively equal lows. It has traded that 15-minute bullish fair value gap. Actually, I'm interested to mark order block over here. Okay. So over here, actually, let me mark a box so that it will be clear to all of you. This whole area is the order block. So let me mark it as a order block. Okay, so this is the order block. So I can see that market has made this relatively equal lows, traded that order block. When I have seen it has traded this order block, I'm good to go for buy if and only if it is the inside the session, that means 2 a.m. New York local time to 5 a.m. New York local time. Outside of that, I don't care. Even if it is the best entry, I don't care about that. So let's go to the 1 minute chart now. Okay, so where is that one? Yeah, here is that 1 minute. If you see over here, this is that same area. Okay, this is that candle. That candle is over here. 2 a.m. New York local time. I got the market structure shift. Was that a perfect market structure shift? I will say this is not the exact or perfect market structure shift. Now, if you would love to look for a perfect market structure shift, there was another entry, but I saw this one because in London session, I told you if you find the theme, everything is okay. Now for the entry, you can take inversion fair value gap entry, breaker block entry, 22 YT model entry, whatever you want. There, when it tapped to this fair value gap, here that fair value gap, when it tapped to this fair value gap, I took my buy. My stop loss was below that low. Why below that low? Because I was expecting market is going to make the liquidity with that low. So if I'm wrong, it will take all the liquidity and it will keep falling. So my stop loss was below that one. Just watch my video, I have already uploaded, so you will see there is nothing wrong. My target was 15 handle. Wherever the 15 handle will be, I'll target over there. Market has traded this fair value gap, take that liquidity one more time, went very near to that low one more time, here 50-minute low, very near to that low, boom, market went higher, give me that 15 handle. Now how much did it expand higher? I don't care. I don't care about that. There was the breaker block inside that setup. When I actually took that buy entry over there, I marked that breaker block. Okay, I just marked that on. Now if you see over here, maybe I missed that entry. Okay, this is not your entry because you don't think so this is the perfect market structure shift, or maybe you got stopped out over here. Okay, because your stop loss was below that low, so you got stopped out over here. What you can do, what did I say? If it failed to take that extreme low here, then you will take your re-entry when market will close above this parabolic gap, because lot of time market doesn't provide you the entry opportunity from those parabolic gap. It closed there, tap to this parabolic gap, that real entry parabolic gap, boom, market went higher. At the same time, it has made this buy side liquidity, this high and that high, they are the relatively equal highs. What market has done, come back again to this breaker block, boom, market went higher, take that buy side liquidity, come back again, trade that breaker block, order block. I have explained this breaker block, order block in my members only video in live stream over there. If you have watched or if you are my member, you already know that breaker block, order block. Tap to this breaker block, order block one more time, boom, market went higher. Where did it go? 1 minute last parabolic gap, no other parabolic gap over here. 1 minute last parabolic gap, trade that 1 minute last parabolic gap, market fall, came back again, trade retest that 15-minute order block, trade that 1 minute last parabolic gap. Here, this is that 1 minute last parabolic gap, went higher, trade that 1 minute another last parabolic gap to that specific leg. This was the 1 minute last parabolic gap to this specific leg. This is the 1 minute last parabolic gap. Very simple thing. Trade that 1 minute last parabolic gap, fall again for this sell side liquidity. What did I say? If market can make both buy side and sell side liquidity in London session, then for the first time, whatever is it is going to make, that means where here it has made the sell side liquidity for the first time, then it went higher and made the buy side liquidity. 7 a.m. kill zone, or at the end of the London session, market will take the first liquidity it has made. So that was that sell side liquidity. Okay. Here, entry is not my intention to tell you, okay, how did I take the entry. As I told you, if you want to take that breaker block entry, no worries. If you want to take the entry from that, see, this inversion sorry, that parabolic gap, there is no problem. If you want to take any other opportunity to take the entry, I have no problem. All I care, did it trade any kind of high time frame period, or I just depend on the children. Okay, that is my intention. Did it trade any kind of high time frame period? If it has traded that, perfect. My trade is valid. Is that clear to all of you? Because I would love to go to my last entry, which is the 7 a.m. kill zone entry. Is that clear? Now, if I miss that entry, I'll take breaker block entry. If I miss that breaker block entry, I'll take the breaker block, order block entry until there is buy side liquidity. Okay. How is the price action today? Hey, Avin Singh, I don't know, brother. Okay, okay. Is that clear, guys? Just let me know, because if you don't write it down, I am unable to explain it. I'm unable to go to the next entry. So that was that Friday sale over here. That was that Friday sale. This is the London session buy around the morning session today. Okay, very clear, clear, clear. Okay, thank you, sir. So let's go to the last entry, which is over here. Look at this inversion parabolic gap. I marked it even long before market is over here. Long before, even long before, I marked it as an inversion parabolic gap. Okay. First time it has traded this order block. It didn't trade the order block over here. It has traded this order block, and then it will trade the mean threshold of that consecutive order block. This is the mean threshold. I put my stop loss over there, then I trailed my stop loss again over there, just to show you. Actually, if I would love to trade, I would love to put it over there. If it come back again and closed me, stop me out, I will take re-entry over there, because I'm going to believe it. I don't want to show you the losing trade by trailing my stop loss too tight. I wanted to just show you the profit over there, and you can see my stop loss, it is not illogical, it is below 20 handle, it is much below than 20 handle. Target is near about 97 handle, 97 ticks, that means how much it will be, near about 25 handle or something like that. Okay, so that's why I trailed my stop loss to show you where my stop loss should be, then I put it back again where it I just put it at the beginning. For the first time, it has closed below this parabolic gap, which I have marked as my inversion parabolic gap. So if I want to add more over here, because my target is over this sell side liquidity, this is the area where I should put my stop. I mean, sorry, I should add more over there. And I can believe this is not going to be traded one more time, this order block, because I have this parabolic gap, which is called the trough parabolic gap. It is safe over here, and it is much more safer to put it below when I will have an unfilled parabolic gap over there. So if I want to add more, if it tap to this inversion parabolic gap, I could add more over there, which I have marked long time even before it, I mean, came here. I got this unfilled parabolic gap. My stop loss is above that unfilled parabolic gap because it should not come back again and stop me out. Why I trailed my stop loss to first? Because this is that 1 minute last parabolic gap which has created around the London session. Remember the 1 minute last parabolic gap? Trade that 1 minute last parabolic gap, boom, it went higher again. Top and trade that higher 1 minute last parabolic gap, then come back again. This is that 1 minute last parabolic gap. So I took a partial to the constant cross band of that 1 minute last parabolic gap, and this is that sell side liquidity from 15-minute chart which has been made over there around uh, around the London session. Remember relatively equal lows, I took the buy because it has made that relatively equal lows, so I took the buy. This is that sell side liquidity. My target is little below of that sell side liquidity because even if it take that sell side liquidity, it has to clear that sell side liquidity by a body close. So when it will try to close the body below that sell side level, it will simply hit my target. But I can be wrong. It can simply tap to this sell side liquidity, then it can start to go higher. That's why my stop loss should be above that unfilled parallel gap. This is that 7 a.m. kill zone entry, London session entry, Friday PM session entry over there. Okay. Now let's go to the execution. This breaker block, I marked it even long time before it has came here to this breaker block entry. This inversion parabolic gap I have marked long before even it came here to this inversion parabolic gap. Over here, let's go to the 50-minute chart first. Okay, so this is the 15-minute chart. Now I have seen that market went higher. Look, made this relatively equal highs over there. Can you see that market has made that relatively equal highs over there? Here, this is that relatively equal highs over there. What did I say? If market make both relatively equal highs and relatively equal lows, what is the time frame? 1 a.m. New York local time to 6 a.m. New York local time. When this candle appeared on the chart, go back to your chart and watch when this high has created. Exactly at 6 a.m. New York local time, it has made this relatively equal highs. Okay, so when it has made both sell side and buy side liquidity, what should it do? Go for the sell side first. Why it is falling? For the sell side liquid. Now, did I take anything over here? No, sir, I didn't do anything over there. Why you took that entry over there? It is in deep discount, brother. You should not push your button in the deep discount. Bullshit. If you mark the 50% of that buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity here and here, it's actually market here. Where is the 50%? Here, this is the 50%. See this bullish parallel gap over there? when it came and this candle has closed below this fair value gap, just below that fair value gap, what is going to be triggered? This sell side liquidity is going to be triggered because this is that 50% range fair value gap which has been broken. Look, it tapped to this fair value gap here, this fair value gap, boom, market went higher, come back, closed below this one. What is that? Perfect inversion fair value gap. Why is that inversion fair value gap? Tap to this fair value gap, take the liquidity. That highs has been taken, took the liquidity, closed below this one, come back again. Where did it trade? Now I'm going to mark it and then I'm going to remove it from my chart again. Okay, so here, okay, it actually didn't tap over there. I thought that it has traded this fair value gap. Either way, I thought it has used as a inversion fair value gap. Actually, it didn't used as an inversion fair value gap, but that was a perfect inversion fair value gap. It could reach until that inversion fair value gap. My stop loss was above this 1 minute last fair value gap. Whatever, I'll talk about this here. But what do I have here from 15-minute chart? It has closed below this 50% range fair value gap where it is going for this sell side liquidity. What do I know? I know that in London session market has made both sell side liquidity and buy side liquidity. What has been made first? The sell side liquidity. The 50% range liquidity range fair value gap has been broken. I have this 15-minute bearish fair value gap. Did I frame my trade from 1 minute chart or did I frame my trade from the 15-minute higher time frame PTRA? This is the part you are going to learn. Okay. So I didn't do anything over there. Even if I knew that market is going to fall, I don't have anything to do over there. I waited to make a 15-minute bearish fair value gap or any kind of high time frame PTRA to be made over there. Then I will start to look for sell. Now, if you come over here in 1 minute chart, as you can see, this is that fair value gap which is called the 1 minute entry fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap over here. Why it is not accepted? I don't have the time to talk about this because we are very near to 9:30 a.m. So over here, this is that entry fair value gap. Market has traded this entry fair value gap. I was looking for sell. Now I had only opportunity to look for the sell from that reclaim here, this fair value gap or around this area, which is the reclaimed fair value gap. Remember this entry from the reclaimed fair value gap. Same area, same thing. Everything is same over here around this area. Where is that? Here. See this bearish fair value gap over here, which is called the reclaimed fair value gap. I used this one because that was much more clear to me. Above this reclaimed fair value gap, I have that another reclaimed fair value gap over here. If you can see over there, this is another small reclaimed fair value gap over there, very small, so I didn't mark it. Actually, if you want, you can mark it. There is that reclaimed fair value gap exactly over there. It was little violated because it wanted to trade that order block here, min threshold over there. It was little violated. My stop loss was above that 1 minute entry fair value gap to the top of this entry fair value gap because low rejection, it can come back again to the concurrent crossband one more time it can reach to the concurrent crossband. That's why my stop loss was above there. This is that in last fair value gap from 1 minute chart took the partial to the concurrent crossband of that last fair value gap. This is that sell side liquidity, and below that, little below of that sell side liquidity, inversion fair value gap, tap to this inversion fair value gap, boom, I took my first entry. It shows over here, but when it tapped to this fair value gap, inversion fair value gap, not a perfect one, but when it tapped to this inversion fair value gap, I pushed my button because of the volatility. That was a highly volatile candle. Okay, just because of the volatility, it shows that my entry is over there. That's why I add one more to just what to say. I mean to resize my entry little higher. Just added one more over there. My entry, exact entry was something like this. This is my entry. Stop loss is over here. Look, I'm not using huge stop loss. You can see it is a huge stop loss. No sir, it's not a huge stop loss. Where is going to be my target? Little below of that sell side liquidity. So that is my entry. Now it is not 1:2. I don't look at the risk to reward ratio because I know what I am doing. Even if I'm wrong, I will be wrong. Very rare I'll be wrong. 90% of the time I'll be right. So I really don't care about the risk to reward ratio. I actually don't put my stop loss that too far, but I didn't want to get stopped out prematurely and then didn't want to take re-entry. That's why I put my stop loss around that area over here instead of putting it above the order block. So Here actually if I wanted to put it just one tick above the constant crossment of that fair value gap and above the order block. So both of them area could be you know my stop loss should cover them, and then this is the target. Last fair value gap is my partial. Here what you are going to see, did I take my entry? Did I take my entry from 1 minute setup, or did I have the 15-minute fair value gap or 15-minute higher time frame PTRA? Now, can you see anywhere I pushed my button from there was no 15-minute fair value gap or something? Is there anything, anytime did you see I pushed my button and there was no 15-minute fair value gap or 15-minute order block or 15-minute anything? What is the difference between retail trader? As the guy actually told me, I'm also a retail trader. The differences between retail trader and the ICT trader is, retail trader first see this is double bottom, then they push the button. So this is double bottom, then market came here to that double bottom area. See this support area, it came to the support area, then they push the button and then they get stopped out. And ICT trader predict that this is going to be the breaker block, market will come to this breaker block. So when this candle appeared over there, I already outlined my trade that market will come to this order breaker block, I will take the entry from that area. So I'm not going to wait for market to show me something, then I will push the button. No sir, I have already got my entry. My entry is already decided. Then I'll go for that trade. It has made this inversion fair value gap. See here, that was the inversion fair value gap. So I have already got my inversion fair value gap over there. Where was that? Whatever it is. I got that inversion fair value gap, perfect. So I have already got my entry point. So if I don't take any entry over there, I know that my entry point is that candle. When it tap closed below this fair value gap, that is my entry point. I just wanted to catch the top. That's why I always pushed my button from the top, from the bottom, exactly from the bottom of that specific run, exactly to the bottom. Here I was unable to push the button from that area because I told you that I was afraid to all of this area. I mean, actually, there was nothing to push the button because I didn't have the high time frame period. And here I could go for the trade from the top, but I was afraid to think that this is going to be taken. That is the only reason I didn't push the button over there. Otherwise, here this is a top as well. Is that clear? This last entry, is that clear to you? And I talked about this last fair value gap. Last fair value gap, there was the last fair value gap. This is very random, okay? Very, very random. And this random thing is going to happen lot of time in your life. You will see lot of time this random thing is going to happen. So guys, that was the thinking about that. Anybody has any question? You can ask me. Oh, by the way, I would love to show you one thing, as I told that I will show you that. So I have 7 more minutes. Just let me know if you have any question. I'm just going to read your comment after a while, just to show you something, because that guy told me that I was bullish in what to say, one day, in Friday. In Friday, when I opened my dollar index chart, that candle was here. It was simply looks like a bear candle. If you remember, simply it was looking like a bear candle. What did I say? No, sir, I don't want to see that until this is not broken. I'm not bearish for dollar index. I'm bullish for dollar index. So what you can see, it is going to reverse and it is going to close around that area, which is going to be a bullish candle. So right now it is not closed. It is just trading the lower portion. Then it will go higher. So I am bullish for dollar index. So I'm bearish for Nasdaq. I I told it clearly over there, simply clearly over there. That specific candle. Am I bearish? No, sir. I'm not still bearish. I can see that it has rejected from that rejection block one more time. At the same time, it has made that relatively equal highs. So still, I'm bullish for dollar index until this is not broken. When it will be broken, I will be bearish for a smaller time of, I mean, smaller time, not a longer time, smaller time. I'll be bearish. If you go to 4-hour chart, it will be much more clearer. In 4-hour chart, I talked in Thursday. Go back and recheck if I'm lying. In Thursday, I told that Even if it can go below this parallel gap, this order block from 4-hour chart is my last line to hold the price. So even if it go little below of that daily bullish parallel gap, it can reach until that order block from 4-hour chart, then it will go higher again. And my target is there is some kind of last parallel gap from our daily chart. That is my target. Did it tap to this order block perfectly and then went higher in 1 hour chart? This is that breaker block. I actually didn't talk about this breaker block. I wanted to talk about this breaker block today. So it is the breaker block. Now I wanted to see this breaker block will hold the price and it will send higher to clear that buy side liquidity. See, this high has been taken over there by a shallow run, very small shallow run. I wanted to see this breaker block is going to hold the price and it is going to take that clear. I mean, it is going to clear that buy side liquidity. That is my expectation. I can be wrong. It can simply go higher because this week is gonna be the hardest week for everyone to trade because this week is the NFP week and we have election next week, I guess, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, be careful. This is going to be the gamble week. Okay, now I'm done. If anyone has any question, now you can ask. Can we expect seek and destroy profile today? We'll see that, brother. I'm not going to tell anything about the future today. Nothing. Just would love to trade by myself. Okay, that's all. This week is gonna be my trading week. If you come to my, if you are with me in my, what to say, I mean the Twitter, I have already tweeted it in October 2027. It is time to show them some real trading instead teaching. They got my nerve. I have chosen the worst week, NAP plus last week before election, to show them my trading skill. Okay, you know that word. Haters, join me this week in my live, then get the the word, okay, out of here for forever. The reason is one guy actually got my nerve here. If you go to the comment, you see this guy, Nana or something, he actually copied my trade and he blew some account. So he actually did something very bad over there. So yeah, it is simple. I told that don't copy my trade because I'm not here to show you the to show my copy trading or something like that. I will show you how to trade. If I go for my trading, you are not going to learn anything from here. You will just waste your time. Simply you will waste your time. But this week, yeah, I'll just go for that my trade because this is the worst week, and to be honest, here is nothing to explain about the price action. So no future prediction, nothing. I'll do my own trading. If anyone is interested, you can stay. Otherwise, you can leave. But make sure that you are not going to copy trade. After getting two winning trade in a single day, I don't need to go for the trade again. But still, I'll go for the trade if I get any opportunity. I'm waiting for the 9:30. Then yeah, when will be giveaway? I'm just going to leave this YouTube, brother, and you asking me about giveaway. Sorry, sir. I'm going to leave this YouTube for forever, brother. Very soon. I'm fed up actually. I don't get the support from you guys, so I don't need to continue these things. I have no intention to stay here, and I promised that I will give almost everything, whatever I know. I have already given you enough for being profitable. Enough. I can challenge challenge myself and to everyone over here. If any of you study my YouTube playlist, you will be profitable if you follow every rules. That's all, brother. Hey Mahdi, good morning, brother. Waiting for 9:30. This is the 9:30 candle. So if you go to the regular trading hour and you see opening range gap there to there, Opening range gap. No, electronic trading over again. Let's see. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Sena. Skaters, people trading without learning is a crime. You teach us. You clearly tell us when it's a perfect setup. Even after that, if people are making losses, they are just gambling to do. It's not your fault. I know that. If any of you copy my trade, that means, brother, if you wanna copy my trade, why I will give you the free signal? I'll take the money from you. Why the free things? I'm not interested to do the free things. So don't copy my trade. Simply don't copy it. If you wanna see my trading, I can simply stop everything and then I can show you sometimes my winning trade. That's all. Or my journal or everything you are interested. Hey Manu, did I learned many good things from your channel and there is a lot of people who have learned a lot. Then why you are going to leave YouTube? How many people are watching right now? 170 people. Just let it do whatever it wants to do because right now I have nothing to do over here until it show me any kind of entry opportunity. So I'll go my trading only. So I don't care about anything whatever is going to happen over there. But just remember this is the first presented parallel gap. Just let me mark it. I'm not going to push the button and I'm not going to observe it as well. But you will keep remember if it can provide us 25 handle. That's all. You will just keep that because this is just for our journal. So here if you just do as thing over here and as the 20 handle is over there I'll keep it over there. I'll mark the 25 handle. Where is that 25? Yes, 25 handles to see if it works or not or if it keep going higher stop me out. But to be honest it should be here above that candle high which I'm not able, so I will put it exactly to 20 handle here just for our observation. So I'm not going to push the button over there. Your question, right? By the way, the guys from India, uh, I really don't know how many people are over here from India. This Dhruv, Dhruv Rathi, Rathe, or maybe someone. He's just awesome. His YouTube channel has, I mean, lot of what to say. I mean, lot of information over there. This guy, Dhruv Rathe or someone. I just got a fan of him. He's just awesome. 179 people are watching over here. I guess that at least at least 80 people are my subscriber over here. At least, okay, 50-50. So I'm just going 50-50. I stopped putting the long video because I saw that it's just waste of time. Nobody doesn't give a shit. If you see over here, every video I'm just putting the execution video and I got some views over here. Now I don't care about the views. All I care about the likes. And if you see my likes are actually huge. Okay, I really don't know how. Okay, over here just look, 11 likes, 4 likes, 13 likes, 12 likes, 10 likes, 10 something like that. Okay, 7, 23, maybe this one. What was that? 3 minute full ICT concept. I don't remember what is that. Whatever it is, it is just a waste of time. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm just observing this fast presented travel cap can provide me 25 and alone, but I will do my own trading. Actually, I like that guy too, Tito. Yeah, he is awesome, brother. Okay, it has provided me 20 handle already. Let's see if it can provide me that. Yes, sir, I understand Hindi. I'm from Bangladesh, and almost every Bengali people understand Hindi. Almost every Bengali people. See you, SK. Come back, brother. Come back. Happy chance time. That was awesome, brother. By the way, it has provided us the 25 handle today. Okay, you can see it has already provided us 25 handle. So I'm going to remove the first parallel cap entry. That was our observation entry. Should be little higher here. Just I have to cover the 50% of that propulsion block. See if I did it wrong. Just need to see recheck it. Did I cover the 50% or not? Okay, I just covered the 50% of that propulsion block. This is the mid threshold. I have to cover it. I forgot about that. If it go one tick above that 15, I mean this area, I'll get stopped out. It's okay. That candle has closed this favorable gap, so I can't say this is the unfilled favorable gap because the very next candle has closed this favorable gap. So I can't say this is that unfilled favorable gap. Just covered that mean threshold of that propulsion block. Yeah, I have a very bad habit of trailing stop loss, but this is what it is. My stop loss should be safe over there. That one tick little above of that mean threshold. I want to see speed now toward that. And if I get an unfilled favorable gap, I'll trail my stop loss to the break even now. If I get it. I want to say body close below that line. If body fail to close below that line, I will be in danger. Retest this order block. Until now I'm cool. It can retest this order block. I'm cool. So my stop loss is just one tick above the order block. So this is the order block low. I might put my stop loss one tick above that low. I got a stop out. I'm done over here. Not going to put my stop loss above this area one more time because market didn't close over here. It will fall, but I just didn't want to hold it. That's all. I'll go for another opportunity. Why I actually trailed my stop loss to first, because my entry was out without any kind of higher time frame PTRA. So I really don't want it to hold it with that huge stop loss. I don't want to hold it. I don't have any higher time frame PTR over there. Nothing over there. So that's why I wasn't confident enough to hold my trade for so long. Trail my stop loss to first. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, I'll just let them go. There is no reason to hold it. It will fall, but I just got started because I didn't have the higher time frame PTR. That's all. Retest this mid threshold of that specific propulsion block. Want to see body close below that line, and there will be some kind of unfilled variable gap. I just trailed my stop loss to first because there was no high time frame PTRA. I can't just simply believe this past presented variable gap as my high time frame. That's why I closed it too soon. That's all. No, I'm not looking for any kind of breaker block over here. Market doesn't have any opportunity to make the breaker block here. So I'm not interested. Whatever variable cap it will make, I will look for that variable cap will be unfilled. So if it can make a variable cap over here, I'll see this variable cap as an unfilled variable cap. If it can make it, okay, I don't know it will leave this variable cap or not. Very next candle, if it failed to close this variable cap, it is going to be my unfilled variable cap. First, I want to see a body close below that line. That line. No variable cap. I'm not going to say like every time I keep saying, please don't look for buy, please don't look for buy. It's your job. Whatever you want to do, you can go. I am not just going to say you what you are going to do. Your trailing stop loss punished you one more time. Yes, sir, it has punished me, and I'm okay. So it has closed below this line. I don't want to see this candle will come back again and closed above that line. I don't want to see that. If it doesn't go back again and closed above that line, it will tap to the high of the new week opening gap 100%. That is confirmed. If this candle failed to close above that line or the very next candle, I mean, it can be a indecisive candle. The next candle can close above that area. It can happen as well. But like one or two candle, within one or two candle, this candle and the next candle, if they fail to close above that line, it is going to tap to this area, 100% sure. uh, no sir, I don't feel any pain over here. If I get stopped out, I don't feel any kind of pain, because I know what I'm doing. Just because there was no high time frame period, that's why I trailed my stop loss to first. Like I have shown you in the video, if I trailed my stop loss and get a stopped out, I'm confident to take re-entry, though I don't have any opportunity to take re-entry over here. Even there is no institutional order to entry drill, so I wasn't unable to take my re-entry. So I'll wait for the next opportunity. Tamimi, Tamimi, can you tell me that 65% offer is still valid or not? I'm sorry, brother. My trailing stop loss is too tight. I mean, I always do that, and I really don't care about any of you because I will do my own trading today. Not only today, this whole week. Not valid anymore. Oh, okay. I'm going to remove this. I didn't know that. Sorry, guys. I really didn't know that. This and that. These two candles failed to close above that line. It will tap to this high before going higher. I don't care about anything, but it has to tap to this high before going higher. Even if it wants to go higher, it has to trade this high first. At least, okay, at least high. That doesn't mean it will tap to this high and then it will start to go higher. No, sir, my target is here. That is my target. You are going to be wrong, brother. Market is not going to tap to the new week opening gap high. I love to be wrong, brother. I love to be wrong. Oh, okay. Now it is 45% off. Okay, I didn't know that, brother. Sorry. Sorry, guys. That 65% is not valid. Now, if it can come back again, tap to this. I mean, it will close below here. Then it will tap to this parabolic cap. I'll take re-entry. It will close below this parabolic cap. Tap to this parabolic cap. I'll take re-entry. This high is my target. I can simply push it above, I mean, put it above this order block because that is the safest area. I'm not interested to put it over there. I would love to put it above that candle. See this candle which has made this parallel gap. If it stop me out over there, that means I'm wrong. I'm not interested to go any kind of setup from this area. This is not a perfect setup. I wanted to catch it from that area to this area by using it as a trap parallel gap. It didn't work. I'm done for this whole setup area because it should not go one tick above that line. So actually it should be 80 here. Just one tick above that candle. It should not go above that candle, one tick above that candle. What I will do if I get stopped out, I will wait to see 50-minute candle, 50-minute price to come to this parallel gap over here. So this parallel gap it will come back again to this parallel gap. Then I will start to look for sell again. If it didn't tap to the high of this new opening gap and go higher, then I will start to look for sell from that 50-minute bearish parallel gap again. It should work as a trap parallel gap. That means market will used as a buy failed, sorry, sell failed, buy failed, will tap to this parallel gap, it will keep going lower. So this time when it will close below this parallel gap, it should not go back again to the 50% of that parallel gap. But if it stop me out, that means it will take that high. That means this is not going to work as a invert, I'm sorry, trap parallel gap. I'm not able able to frame any setup over there. I have to wait for 15-minute parallel gap should be, I mean, traded. Then I will look for sell, which is I really don't want to see. I mean, market. I really don't want to see it will go over. Okay, I got stopped out. I really don't want to see it will reach over there to this 50-minute bearish parallel gap. But if it go over there, I'll frame my next setup from there because market didn't tap to this new opening gap high. If and only if market can close out this bearish fabric from 15 mixture, then I'll look for that buy side liquidity. So I'll look for buy over there. It's not logical to me, okay? To be honest, it's not logical to me to take that 39 handle stop loss for that 46 handle. So I really don't want to take the stop loss until that order block level. The top because if I'm wrong, I'll get stopped out with over there with a huge loss. So I really don't want to take that huge risk. The people who are thinking about buying, I have no word to say for them. Just rest in peace. Now, if it keep falling, I will have nothing to do because market didn't trade that 50-minute bearish parallel gap. This order block top is going to cover the low of this bearish parallel gap. So it is still valid to reach until that 50-minute bearish parallel gap. So I really would love to see it will tap to this bearish parallel gap first, then it will fall. Until then, I'm not interested to look for sell. Yeah. What's the first part of this stream, brother? Toxic. I only explained those three entries, nothing else. I didn't do anything else. Okay, it's time to look for short again. Okay, tap to this 50-minute bearish fair value gap. Now it's time to look for short again. Whenever it will provide me the selling opportunity, I'll go for that sell until it is not broken from 15-minute chart. If it is broken from 50-minute chart, that fair value gap, there's a very small fair value gap above that fair value gap as well. But yeah, if it is broken, I'll start to look for buy instead of selling. I really don't want to push my button from this inversion fair value gap because this is not the perfect inversion fair value gap for me. So I don't want to push the button from there. Even if I miss the trade, I'll okay. I'll look at, but I don't want to push the button from this inversion fair value gap. Instead, I would love to see if it can make a bearish fair value gap over there, and then the next bearish fair value gap, I'll look for the sell from that bearish fair value gap. All I want to see, market is not going to work with the upper portion of this fair value gap. So if it trade that bearish fair value gap, perfect. But don't want to see a body close or body will work with the upper portion of this fair value gap. That means 50% these two line, okay, that line and that line, these two line. Market should not close above the constant crossment of that bearish fair value gap. I don't want to use this gap for the second time, brother. First time is enough for me. I don't want to push the button from this inversion fair value gap. As I told, I'm afraid to push the button from this inversion fair value gap. If it was the London session, yes sir, I would go for the trade. But as it is the New York session, I don't want to push the button from there. Instead, I would love to wait to see how this candle is going to close. Then I'll decide where I should push the button. I'm long, stopped out. If you are long, how can you be stopped out? Market is going higher, so you should not be stopped out, brother. Market is going higher, so how can you be stopped out? Ah, tight stop loss. Okay, I can see that that bad habit is going to spread to all of you. Don't do the tight stop loss like me, because you have to be oversure about your direction. If you are not oversure about your direction, then your stop loss has to be can't be very tight. Okay, so we are going against each other. Mark the shark and me, we are going against each other. If I took a loss, I'll be very happy here, which is nearly impossible. But yeah, if I get a loss, I'll be very happy, brother. And I wish I'll be wrong. I'll take a loss over here. Can't say anything for long. How could you be sure going long, Mark? I didn't go for long. Why do you ask me that? I didn't say anything for long, but I hope that I'll be wrong here and Mark will go higher. Equal high. What is that equal high, brother? Tell me. Then I can close my trade right now over here. I want to take huge loss. What is that equal highs? Anil, what is that equal highs, brother? Tell me, because if I close my trade right now, I'll take small losses. I'm short, hard waiting for MSS. Oh, okay, you are looking for an MSS? See this swing low? Not that swing low. Yeah, it is also valid. If you force the market, yeah, it is also valid for market structure sheet. Just wait to see a body close below this parallel gap, because that is the only thing that is going to send the price lower. If it hold the price, then it will go higher. That that parallel gap. So just expect that one candle will close below this parallel gap. Otherwise, it will go can go higher until 50% of that bearish parallel gap, 50-minute bearish parallel gap. Yeah, perfect. It has traded the 50-minute constant cosment of that bearish parallel. Let's see if it can go higher. Okay, it got stopped out. Done for me. Rest of the time I won't go for any trade. I'll go for trade tomorrow again. Today no more entry for me. I'm still bearish because I'm expecting this 50% of that bearish fabric will hold to the price. That run actually unexpected, and it will fall at least to the top of this new week opening gap, and then I will observe this new week opening gap. If it is broken, then this new week opening gap. If that is broken, then this sell side liquidity. If it is broken from 15-minute chart, that full fair value gap, then I'll look for the buy side liquidity, which is high. Until then, I'm not looking for buy. I'm still bearish. I was totally impatient over here. I wanted to see a body close, but I didn't get any body close. I just pushed my button. And my belief was it is not going one tick above that 830 open. Just one tick above that 830 open. I wasn't expected that market will go above that area. I was impatient. I was in FOMO, I guess. Yes, sir. That was all I should waited for, but I actually didn't wait to see body close. I didn't wait for that. It punished me. So I am not going to take any kind of entry this morning session anymore because these two entry was just this one was perfect, but here I was in FOMO. I should have waited to see a body close. I was waiting for that, but then I thought that okay, maybe it will be boom, something like that. So I didn't want to miss that, and it has punished me, stopped me out. I'm not thinking that market is going higher. I'm still bearish until this favorable gap is not broken, but I'll just miss the opportunity because when it will close below this area, you'll see how beautifully it will fall. I just was in FOMO. That's all I did wrong over here. This is the fair value gap that will work as inversion fair value gap. This is the reclaimed fair value gap. Both of them are so confident entry over there. Why I actually pushed my button on? I'm a bullshit. No market structure shift over there yet. This is not a swing low, which is valid for shifting market structure. I was afraid of this type of run actually here. I was afraid this type of run, and I didn't want to miss that trade. That black line is the last line market can reach. Even if it want to go higher, this line should be the last line market should reach. The black line. stop loss above the breakaway gap, because if it can close fully this gap, it will keep going higher. I don't want to take that risk, so my stop loss should be just little above that breakaway gap. That should be unfilled. At least little portion of this gap should be unfilled. Last week new week opening gap I removed from my chart because it has overlapped with a better new week opening gap. I just removed it from my chart. Don't want to see any kind of higher candle anymore. I want to use this candle as my order block now. That means I would love to see body close below this candle. If it doesn't do that and keep going higher, I'll get a stop out. Stop out. This market I'm not able to trade anymore. It's not leaving any fair value cup open. It doesn't want to tell me that I'm going higher. It is not telling me that I'm going lower. This time when it closed below this inversion fair value gap and then to reclaimed fair value gap, it should not go back again until this breakaway gap. When even it has traded until this breakaway gap or the area, it should leave a little portion open over there. Even if it fall, it is not precised. This price action is absolutely bullshit over there. This was the breaker block that should hold the price until here this candle everything was perfect. But when it closed above there and it keep going higher, I don't care about this. So this price action I'm not able to trade. No copy, but I was waiting the same reaction. Yes, sir. I was looking for the same thing. Here, this 50-minute candle has closed below the 50% of that bearish fair value gap. When this candle has traded the high, taken all the buy side liquidity, started to fall, closed below this inversion fair value gap, it should hold the price because this is the perfect inversion fair value gap. Tap to this inversion fair value gap, went higher, take all the buy side liquidity. It should work as an inversion fair value gap. Now, if it doesn't want to work as an inversion fair value gap, where market reversed from a random level, yeah, it has traded the 50-minute bullish fair value gap, but as I have this new week opening gap, it should tap at least to the top of this new week opening gap. It didn't do that. It is going higher. I can't simply think about the buy until this fair value gap is not 100% broken from 50-minute chart. I'm not able to catch that run for the buy. I'm not. I was looking for sell. That was the sell, perfect sell. It didn't work like that way. Perfect. I got stopped out. I'm not able to trade this market. That was not a perfect setup, but it should work. Previously, it worked two times. I have shown you in Friday last hour, also the 7 a.m. kill zone. It worked perfectly, but this time it didn't work. That's why the new work session is gonna be bullshit for this week, where I won't find any kind of setup. I know that beforehand. I will find the setup, but not the precision will be expected over here. The first reason, this is the NAP week. The second reason, next week is the election. 5th of November is the US election. I can't simply think about the buy. The first reason is this is the bearish fair value gap that has the power to stop the price and send it lower again, as it didn't tap to the new week opening gap high. This is a very, you see this gap from the new week opening gap. The gap is kind of the liquidity void where market, it is it is just grabbing the market. Come back to me, come back to me, come back to me. It's just calling like that way. Just touched the 4 hour bearish order block. Okay, I didn't know that. See, this candle is a bullish candle for dollar index. This is a bull candle. When it is a bull candle, it should be a bear candle. This 50-minute candle should be a bear candle because both of them, they should not be the same way. This is the 50-minute candle. Here it has traded this breaker block, then it has traded this breaker block, order block has been traded, it is going higher. When it is going higher, it should keep falling. Why it is not falling? Just making the price action little harder. It is going higher. No sir, I'm not thinking that it is going to take kind of buy side liquidity or anything. It should not go higher until this not broken. This 50-minute fair value gap is not broken. I can't look for buy, I have to look for sell. Now if you want to look for the perfect setup, yes sir, there is no perfect setup yet. I have this market structure shift over there, which is, first of all, this is not a valid market structure shift. Even if it is a valid market structure shift, there was no fair value gap. If you think this is your fair value gap, there was no immediate reaction. So I can't simply think that there is any kind of perfect setup. I wanted to use this reclaimed fair value gap to take my sell. Stop loss covered that breakaway gap. Didn't work. Stopped me out. It is going higher. No, sir. I'm not thinking that it is going higher. Maybe it is going to touch that last fair value gap. Where is the last fair value gap? Sachin. Learn setters have been working better than New York session. Yes, sir. New York session is gonna be the worst price action. I have already told that in my Twitter. This is gonna be the gamble week. Whoever is interested to gamble, they're welcome over here. Not one time. I have already told that lot of time. That was the sell. If I wouldn't trailed my stop loss too fast, I would be done over there. Unfortunately, I trailed my stop loss too fast. I got stripped out, so I was unable to get the profit over there. I forced the market over here. This is just bullshit. I shouldn't go for that. But this one, it should work. It didn't work. Muhammad Ismail poor. No macro, brother. Macro. I will work with the macro after the election. After the election, the price action is it will be my control. But until the election, I am not able to control the price. At least not in New York session. PM session is absolutely garbage. Nobody should do any kind of trade around the PM session. AM session is gonna be the garbage again. I told long time ago that it is gonna be garbage. So this is the theme. For some few days, there is just one day where the AM session was beautiful. But except that one day, every day AM session is garbage. Small move or trade, that's different matter. Like 20 handle, 15 handle, they are different. I want to see. I would love to take the entry over there. My target should be that high, so it should reach until that area, that high. I will take a buy over there. It will reach for at least to the top of this bearish fair value gap, something like that. If it doesn't do that, okay, this is the bullshit price action. See how beautifully it went until that area. Now it there is a candle, something like this type of candle, which is absolutely bullshit. Can I trust anything over here now? I should not trust anything over here now. It didn't work anyway. That means it didn't give a shit to these gaps. Nothing. I'll just use this gap. I'll keep this gap to just confirm that is it really a reclaimed fair value gap. Why it didn't work over there. I want to see this. What is happening? I have to watch that one. The market is wrong to do the analysis is bang on. This reclaimed fair value gap has worked here. Perfectly worked here. It has worked where? Here. The same logic, same reclaimed fair value gap. Same thing over there. It worked perfectly. It has been worked over there perfectly. But here it is not working at all. Yeah, either way, this is the New York session and New York session where actually the real trader are trading over here. So it is expected that market is not going to work with precise way. It is actually making a lot of confusion where precision is not allowed. I'm not going to get the precision. That's why I actually trade before the New York AM session, but I thought that I'll be able to catch one winning trade, and that was my first opportunity. The only thing that was absent over here is the higher time frame. Just higher time frame was there, I would be able to catch that sell and I would be profitable. I wouldn't need to do anything over here. But it is what it is. It is going higher? No, sir. I'm not thinking it is going higher. The only reason market didn't tap to the high of this new week opening gap. See this small portion, market should come back again to fill this small portion. This is the liquidity right now. The extreme liquidity is over here. I can look for the buy if and only if market closed above this 50-minute bearish fair gap from 50-minute chart. Still, I have a bearish fair gap over here above that fair gap, which is very small. That's why I didn't mark it. I wanted to see it will stop the price and send it lower again. So I am not interested to look for buy. I am only interested to look for sell. Until now, there is no perfect setup for selling, and reclaimed fair gap didn't work. I don't see any bull setup as well. Yeah, that's all. New York session start around 9:30 a.m. New York local time. So now 10:49. So it has started around 9:30 a.m. New York local time. Ding, 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 ding. Now when it will fall, I will just watch the market to fall. I reached my maximum loss limit. I will have nothing to do. Just nothing to do. I have already tweeted 9 hours ago. Good luck, folks, to the gamble week. This is gonna be the gamble week. So whoever is not going to stop after getting some certain amount of losing trade to blow their account by this week. 99% of the people will blow their account this week. 99% of the people will blow their account this week. Remember that. Whoever you are seeing, uh, tell them to show their account number. Next week you won't see their account number in the same account number. They will show you a different account number next week. 99% of the people are going to blow their account by this week. First of all, this is the non-farm payroll week. Secondly, this is the last week before the election. My win rate is one winning trade in a day. That is my winning win rate, brother. Now you can count how much is my win rate. If I get one winning trade, I'm done for that day. And almost I get near about 4 days one winning trade. My first trade, one winning trade. Like today, okay. I just missed this one. Oh, I'm feeling bad now. Why did I trail my stop loss? Timing wasn't good. That's only today. Dun, 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 dun. No, good night. No, Jian, I don't have any weekly prediction for this week, brother. No weekly prediction. My weekly prediction is over here, brother. I have already tweeted that. Good luck, folks, to this gamble week. This is gonna be the gambling. This week is gonna be the gamble week. This week, nobody should touch their real money. At least not the New York session. Nobody should touch that uh, their real money by this week. Whoever is thinking that market will go higher, you will see why I'm telling this the gamble week. It seems like that market is going higher, right? What's the possibility to happen due to election? Election can send the price here and there because the election is in front of you. So the manipulation, the human manipulation is going to happen until the election. Not only until the election, after the election as well. I mean, maybe until 15th to 17th November, the market will be bad. This week, this year, from the beginning, it is bad. You have already heard that ICT has told that lot of time. I also talked about this lot of time. So until the election, I'm expecting this year the good price action is coming from 17th November to 16th December until that area. Something like that, Pablo. See this low. This is the swing low. If you think this is valid for shifting market structure until now, okay, until now, I don't know how it is going to close. If it can make a swing low over here, which is higher than that swing low, yeah, then this swing low will be valid as a market structure shift. Until then, this is not even a valid swing low for shifting market structure until now. So if it can make a swing low here, right of that swing low, then it can be the valid swing low for shifting market structure. Until now, there is no swing low which is valid for shifting market structure. If we hit 52 weeks high, I'm not bullish, I'm bearish. Now it reversed and it is now a bear candle for US dollar. It is a bear candle now. You can see from 15 minute chart, it is a bear candle. In Nasdaq, you can see the same thing, bear candle. This is weird. Dollar index is also providing you a bear candle. Nasdaq is also providing you the bear candle. Both of them are 15 minute chart on my right. Both of them are 15 minute chart here. Both of them are bear candle. This is weird, which is called high resistance liquidity run. When this candle, that candle has cleared all of this liquidity. All of this liquidity has been cleared by this candle. It doesn't need to go back again to take that high one more time, which has provided the seek and destroy mode. When this candle closed below this fair value gap, it should work. That means, just let me provide you that information what I was talking. This is the reclaimed fair value gap. When this candle has closed below this fair value gap, it should keep falling. But what it has done, it went higher one more time, take that high again. It is unexpected. This time, when it will close below this fair value gap, you will see what I was meaning over here. Why it that happen? Because this is going to happen this week. This is the NFP week where there will be no precision, nothing. This candle let him close below this parallel gap. Then you will see how the powerful this gap is. I hope, I hope that it will provide what I'm expecting. It has closed below this parallel gap. Now watch carefully how powerful this gap is. If it can go higher of this parallel gap, the highest up close body close candle, which is going to be your order block, it will trade maximum until this order block. But still, this gap is important now because it has confirmed that I'm going to fall. Now please don't take the entry because it is not working. Not even a single time it is working. I hope that I will be able to show you the power of this reclaimed fair value gap, which should be here, there. But it didn't work over there. It went higher again one more time to take that liquidity, which is absolutely bullshit. I am not expecting this. Even I would love to see the speed over there. Very speed, okay? I'm just going to put this to show actually if I take that into where is going to be my stop loss. See this, I mean this candle which is going to used as my stop loss is going to cover the min threshold of that two up close body close candle. It doesn't need to reach over there, but if it go over there, the maximum line is the min threshold. Target something here, that new week opening gap high. This is the theme I was expecting here. This thing should happen over there. Whatever you are seeing here, that should happen here. I know you won't believe me. You will say that, oh brother, it didn't work over there. Yes, sir. It didn't work. That's why I told this is the gamble week. It doesn't need to go higher one more time. It went higher here. Absolutely perfect. Take that all of these highs, trade the 50% of that 15-minute bearish parallel gap. I'm okay with that. Here I pushed the button. I told that what I did. I was in FOMO because I shouldn't go for that trade. I should have waited for this candle. See this candle? I should have waited for that one. So I was in FOMO. I did it wrong over there. And yeah, that was my mistake. I did it wrong. But this time when it tapped over there, it should keep falling until that new week opening gap high. It doesn't need to go higher again to take that high because liquidity has taken. Look at the body close. Body has closed above all of this liquidity. So it doesn't need to go back again to take that high. Instead, it should keep falling. See this fall here, that big fall. I want to see that big fall from there. Same thing. Whatever you are seeing over here, I was expecting the same thing over there. And it is not random, okay? Here market did it because I told you that election and the NFP. That is the only thing. Here below this parallel gap, around this relatively equal lows, I'll take the partial over there. I'll close my trade to the top of this new week opening gap. That was my trade from that area, which is happening over here, which I'm unable to catch. The reason is it should happen over there, but it happened over here. How do you know that? Shit happens, brother. Sometimes shit happens because I told that this same reclaimed fair value gap worked 100% previously 2 times. I have already shown you the real execution. Same reclaimed fair value gap. Same same reclaimed fair value gap over here. Perfectly it has worked. It worked perfectly, okay? And now look over here. Can you see same reclaimed fair value gap? Same way it is working. I was expecting this going to happen here. When this candle closed below this parallel gap, I want this type of speed around this area, exactly over there. Oh, brother, it waited for the macro. No, sir, there is no relationship with the macro over here. No relationship at all. Trust me. I failed to show you this entry because there is no reason to take that high one more time. Now, if you are trading ICT concepts, you know that better than me, right? It has taken all the buy side liquidity. Every kind of buy side liquidity has taken, traded the 50-minute bearish fair value gap concurrent crossment over there. Everything is done. Closed below this reclaimed fair value gap, trade that reclaimed fair value gap. Boom. Same here. Again, take that high one more time. Closed below this, see this candle? Closed below this candle. Trade that fair value gap. Boom. How far? To the top of this new week opening gap. Stop loss should cover at least the min threshold of that order block, but if you can cover that order block, that is the best case of scenario. If you can able, I mean, if you are able to close, I mean, cover that break, I mean, order block above that reclaimed fair value gap, if you can do that, that is the best case of scenario. At least min threshold. See this fair value gap over here, it should be unfilled over here. This fair value gap, it should be unfilled. Now, is it going to leave that fair value gap unfilled? I don't know, sir, but it should be unfilled. I have showed you the execution over there. Remember this fair value gap? Look how it fall until the level it should reach. How did it fall? Leave the fair value gap open. I'm expecting the same thing over here. It should leave the fair value gap open here. Thank you, SK Trades. Whatever it is doing, it is not expected, brother. It is not expected. Trust me. It is not expected. It should not retrace before reaching to the level where market should reach. Where? To the top of this new opening gap, because this is the real liquidity void. There is no trading in this gap. No trading. So this gap should be filled. Okay, something like that. At least it should tap to the high, so that it will tell me that okay, brother, I reached in a certain level. It doesn't need to do this type of retracement. This candle is absolutely unnecessary over here. Absolutely unnecessary. It doesn't need to show me this candle over here. You don't believe me? Look over here. Same reclaimed fair value gap. Look at this fall. See this fall? Look at this sell. Look at that fall. How it has fallen. This candle has traded that reclaimed fair value gap. That is the candle. And then boom. It was outside of the session. I mean, at the end of the session. That's why it was a very small gap. I mean, sorry, small run. But here, it should not do this type of things. Ah, I just failed to show you the entry because it should work from there. The way it worked over here, it should work from there, and it didn't work from there. This guy is also bearish. This dollar index is also bearish, which is called the high resistance liquidity run. Is it scary when you see this type of opposite run? No, sir, it's not scary. Right now, this time it's scary. Why? Because It should not do this type of things. It doesn't need to trade this parabolic gap. It should keep falling until the level it should reach. Why this level? I have already told, right? This is the real liquidity void is over here. The new weak opening gap. See you, SK. What is that? Again, nappy time. What does it mean, nappy time? You see this fall, that fall. This fall should be there, not after this big run. It should not there. What it has done, it has made this order block. Now it is trading this order block, which is absolutely bullshit. See this order block here. Now it is trying to trade this order block before falling, which doesn't need to be there. Nappy change time. Oh, okay. Nappy just yeah, he is now father. Okay. Order block, 50% of that order block, mean threshold. It is going higher again. If it was a normal day, I would say that don't give a shit. It is not going higher again. It is not going to close out the mean threshold of that order block. Okay, I have to go to body actually. So here to here. See this mean threshold? It is not going to close one tick above that mean threshold. But today, no, I don't have any idea what is going to happen. Breaker. Yep, you can use that as a breaker. Though it's a very small gap, still you can use that as a breaker. Actually, don't mark this type of very small gap, but gap is gap. Yes, sir, you can use this as a breaker. Sir, I'm not looking for buy. Can you understand that feeling? I mean, even if all of this high done, I was only looking for sell. Why was that? Because your liquidity void is over here. See this gap, new week opening gap. To the top of this gap, at least it should tap to the new week opening gap high before even expanding higher. It should reach over there to the top. Now, can it go higher? Can I look for a buy? I can only look for a buy if this parabolic gap is fully closed by 15-minute candle. Then and only then I'm able to look for a buy. Until then, I can't look for a buy. I have to look for a sell. So it should keep falling. I wanted to see this is going to be unfilled, and it has filled that 100%. It has 100% filled this gap, which is absolutely unexpected. Look, it has made this sell side liquidity this low and that low. They are now relatively equal lows here. How clean support zone they are going to be taken? How it is going to be taken? Without going higher, it should take that liquidity, because if it can keep going higher and take some kind of swing high over here, then all of these guys are going to be profitable. They should not be profitable. So market should fall and take that relatively equal loss, trade at least to the top of this new opening gap. Then if it wants to go higher, there is nothing wrong. Until then, I can't look for buy. uh, this year in January, if you have already started the trading in last year, you have already known that January is the worst month to trade. I mean, in January we should not trade. This year, January was the best month to trade. The price action was like it was absolutely precised tick by tick in January. Now, from February, it should be the best price action. We have seen that from February the price action is just garbage. Every month was garbage until June. Then in June, price was little good where it should not be good. Sorry, not in June, actually in August. In August, price should not be good, but this year in August, 1 or 2 weeks, price was just awesome. 1 or 2 week, exactly I don't remember, but it was just awesome. 1 or 2 week where it should be garbage. Then until now, oh man, this is just disaster. For last 1 month, 1.5 month, it is much more disaster where there is no precision, nothing at all, and it is all because of the election, brother. I mean, I really didn't know about this. I was thinking why the price is like doing like that way. I thought that it's because of war or something, but actually I remembered by someone's comment where he actually told that ICT talked about the election year, and I remembered, oh okay, the election year price is absolutely bullshit. And then ICT's 2024 mentorship, he also repeated that because of the price action, sorry, election, this is the worst price action. That's why I told that maybe the price action will be better again after the election. So around 16th to 17th November. You see, if I take that entry, that should be my stop loss. That should be safe below this propulsion block. It should be safe over there. Now, I'm not 100% sure what is going to happen over here because it is trading, and trading that propulsion block where it should tap to this propulsion block. It should keep falling with an unfilled fair value gap. But it is actually trading, and trading this area. It is not going anywhere. It is inside that area from the morning session, inside that area, and it is expected. First of all, this is the NFP week, and secondly, next month is the election, so it is expected. Look at this mini S&P. At least it fall a little bit. It has fallen. It didn't move anywhere. Oh man, who actually like this bullshit prices? Who like? I don't like it. Where I am going to be wrong every single time. No sir, I don't use bookmap. Good evening, Slow is first. How are you, brother? Perfect timing. This is how to get cancer. You mean the brain cancer, Manu? I have no idea why it is spending time over there. It doesn't need to spend any time over here. It has already done every kind of job over there. It should simply fall. What it is waiting for, I have no idea. Even 11:30, also around 11:30, it should be volatile. Still now, I don't see any kind of volatility right now. No volatility at all. This guy is going higher. See, dollar index is going higher. It should fall. Why it is not falling? This is the gamble week. So if anyone is trading your funded account, make sure that what to say. The best thing is not to trade this gamble week. Don't trade this week at all. Not the next week as well, because next week is the election. If I'm not wrong, 5th of November is the election. So you should not trade the next week as well. Wait until the election is gone, then come back. What is the bullshit price action? What is this bullshit price action? This is guys. Trading is just not taking entry. This is something you should predict what is going to happen. I have tweeted 9 hours ago. Good luck, folks, to this gamble week. This is gonna be the gamble week where there is no decision will be happen over here. I don't care who is going to show you any kind of sell over there, buy over there, anything over there. I don't care about that. This is the bullshit price action. In short, this is the bullshit price action. Now, as I shown you this entry, for example, I pushed my button over there, my stop loss was over there. This is my target. Do you really think my stop loss would be here when I saw market reach until that area? My stop loss would be there? Absolutely not. I'll trail my stop loss and then I'll get stopped out because this is not precise price action. When the market is not good, you should not participate in that price action. Simple logic, brother. I know that I will be wrong. 80% of the time I'll be wrong in this today. I will be wrong 80% of the time. What I told that market is going to fall. When even market was going higher, what did I say? Market is going to fall. Exactly from where? From this constant crossment, from 15-minute chart. It is going to fall from this constant crossment. That is the last line market can reach. Did it fall? Absolutely. But how did it fall? Just look, how did it fall? Without providing me any entry opportunity. Even this reclaimed fair value gap, it made me wrong over there. It proved me wrong over here. I'm telling you, brother, I don't know who is going to provide you a winning trade over here by selling. I told that I'm going to take the sell because I'm bearish. I'm always right about my direction. 99% of the time, I'll be right about my direction. This reclaimed fair value gap should work 100% from there. When it went higher, take all of this buy side liquidity has been taken over there by that candle which has closed above the liquidity. Liquidity taken done. Here, you can show me some high higher time frame, brother. Something like I don't know what you are going to provide me. 4 hour water block, something like that. No, sir. I don't need any of them because I can prove you wrong every single time by using 4 hour chart. Every single time I can prove you wrong. If your entry or execution is from 1 minute chart. When this candle appeared on the chart, take all of this buy side liquidity closed below this reclaimed fair value gap. See this fall? That fall should happen over there. That fall should happen over here. Believe me or not. What market did? Simply go higher. And I know that a lot of you started to think brother is going to be wrong over here. Market is actually going higher. No, sir. Market is not going higher. It is going to tap at least to the top of this new opening gap. At least. And after tapping over here, this constant crossment and then finally this new opening gap low. All of this run is useless. Market doesn't need to provide me that run. Then what happened? Closed below this reclaimed fair value gap. Here, tap to this fair value gap. Boom, market fall. When market fall here, then all of this price action is unnecessary. See, all of this price action, this is unnecessary. Actually, let me do the trail stop loss a little bit. It should be to the break even now. Do you know what I'm expecting here? I need an unfilled fair value gap over here. I don't care about anything else. I have to have unfilled fair value gap over there. But look how market is doing trading that area. No fair value gap over here at all. We keep hitting the 22 October new day opening gap. Is that the reason? I don't know if there is any other new day opening gap or something. I don't know. All I know, market will reach at least to the top of this new opening gap. If it fail, I'll be wrong. If it not go to top tap over there, I'll be wrong. And I don't want to be wrong about my direction. So I really don't know what is it tapping over there. If there is any new day opening up or something, that can be some kind of reaction. It can happen. Okay, I really don't know, but I know that it will come back again. Tap to this new opening gap high, at least to the top of this high. Yes, sir. It is seek and destroy mode. Not only today, but also until Friday. You will keep seeing this seek and destroy mode until Friday. I'm just giving you 1 week price action altogether. You are going to get this seek and destroy mode almost every day. This week only. First reason NFP. Second reason election is going to happen next week. Okay. I confirm, Titu, your direction is the Bible of trading. I am so much confident about my direction, but the price action is bullshit. As I showed you, okay, how many times I have shown you, this reclaimed travel cap is something I am able to trade from there, but it didn't work today, and it went higher and take that high, which is absolutely unnecessary. See this fall after that bull candle, they're absolutely unnecessary. Though it is going here, it is showing that this guy is extremely bullish now. See this 50-minute candle from dollar index, it's bullish. It should keep falling and it should tap to this high at least to the top. It is not moving at all. It is just spending time. See this candle, all of this move, they are bullshit. Market doesn't need to do that. It should leave unfilled travel cup over here. Every single time, this is how the reclaimed travel cup worked. Clear, seek, and destroy mode. What is going to happen? Even if my direction is right, I'm not able to catch that one. Even I will take a loss over here. I will take a loss over there, guaranteed. Because it should not work to the top of this candle. It can trade little bit above the order block. See this order block, it can trade that order block maybe to the min threshold. Okay, I agree with that. But top of this high candle, no sir, it is not accepted. Which happened over there. Then it closed below this reclaimed travel cup one more time. And then look what happened. Did it provide me my run? Yes sir, it has provided me my run. So actually I didn't expect that this entry will be worked as well. That was another opportunity to take the sell. Stop loss should be there. Until now it should be there. Let's see if both of them worked or not. But this is absolutely gambling because market is not providing us any kind of precision over here. You can say, brother, it spent, so what? No, it is not expected. If it do this type of things, then this is unknown market to me. I never saw this market again. I mean, in my life. So this is unknown market to me. I love to work with my well-known market where I will get whatever I'm expecting. What it is doing, it is making that support zone. It doesn't need to make the support zone right now because the support zone has been made already. But look, it is making the support zone. Why this candle is necessary over here? Isn't it seems like that market is going higher now? Brother T2 is wrong today. Market didn't tap to this new week opening gap high. It is going higher today. No sir, really no word to say. I mean, okay, I would get stopped out to the break even after taking the partial. I would get stopped out over here. This entry didn't work. I mean, partial just 50% is the partial. Stopped out to the break even. Perfect. Do you really think I would put my stop loss still over there after seeing this fall? I will keep my stop loss over there. Yeah, they will show you the entry maybe anywhere here and they will show you the exit over there because their stop loss is still over there as hindsight, which is absolutely bullshit. This is the market which is going to be the garbage for the rest of the week as well. Don't believe me? Write it down. Write it down, brother, on your book. I love the direction and clarity you have while trading. Tito soon will become like you. That's the goal. You are already better than me. I mean, a lot of you are already better than me. See, even S&P has already taken that relatively equal loss. This guy still didn't take that relatively equal loss. Where it should take that relatively equal loss before even S&P does it. Still, it is just consolidating over here, doing this bullshit price action over here. Why is that? Dollar index is falling as well. No, sir. Index is extremely bullish. Why it is bullish? It has tapped to this breaker block. Remember at the beginning of this stream, I talked about this breaker block. Tap to this breaker block, that is that relatively equal highs. Dollar index should go for the relatively equal highs. When it will keep going higher, this guy will keep falling. Is it falling? Do you really think this is falling? No, sir. This market is trash. I agree with you. It's funny, no emotion for me today. After all this time, I just accept this is some shit. Okay, it takes too long, Manu, but thank you for accepting that this is fully trash. Why this candle was important? Can anyone tell me why this candle was important? Is that something well known to you? This candle? Is that something well known to you, brother? Anybody can tell me that? No worries, Manu. Everyone has their own speed. I was much more slower than you. I mean, I was the slowest one, I guess. Can I say that market is going to tap over there? No, sir, I can't say that. How many times it has came here then reversed, came here reversed, came here reversed? Why is that? If market doesn't work the way I'm expecting, I will have nothing to do except surrender. Yes, sir, I surrendered in this market. I have surrendered in this market. Say it is going higher again. Why is that? When you know that you have to go over here, why you are spending more time over here? Let's take it slow, folks. Being profitable means taking slow. Agree with you. Your live explanation helps a lot. Thank you. Whoever are with me for so long now, I promise you, brother, next year, inshallah, next year when there is no war, the third world war or something like that, you will be astonished by seeing this price because you will start to see a lot of things and you will never expect you are that much better because you are now trading in the hardest time of the price action history. I never saw this type of price action in my life, not even in Corona time. In Corona, in the COVID, the COVID, in the COVID, it was much more smoother. The price action was much more beautiful comparing with this price action. It is the hardest price action in my life. Now, I trade from 2000 near about 2016, but at the end of the 2016, but I start understanding the price action from little bit, okay, little from 2019. Not like lot, but little. Still, I understand little price action. From 2019 to this 2024, this is the most difficult price action I'm going through. The most difficult price action where most of the days my direction is absolutely correct, absolutely perfect, but price is stopping me out. It's stopping me out without any reason. It's stopping me out. When you saw that I got stopped out over here, I took the sale from that order block and I got stopped out over here. It doesn't need to come back over here. You won't believe me, but it doesn't need to come back over here because I have this unfilled fair value cap. It should not fill that unfilled fair value cap over here. See, it tapped to this new week opening gap high here. But how did it fall? Do you really think this is tradable? This reclaimed fair value gap. Now I am unable to say that it worked perfectly because you see this small run. That was absolutely bullshit. But look at this reclaimed fair value gap. This thing should happen from there. Believe me or not, it's up to you. But that thing, this whole thing should happen from there, not from here. But it is what it is. Hey AFX, you are here. I'm just not good enough to be profitable in this market. Lol. I'm not also able to get the profit, brother. I'm happy. Depend on the risk per trade by 50%. Tried three half risk trade. I got a stop loss done for the day. That's cool, brother. I'm also not able to trade this market. What the shit price action is this? What is the shittiest price action ever? Look at this price action. Really, do you think it is tradable? No, sir. No fair value cap, nothing can provide me this entry. That was the only chance I could go for the sell, but it didn't work. Ask yourself one thing. If this is the liquidity run price action, why it went higher one more time? Three drive pattern? No, sir, there is 100 drive pattern. Okay, one, two, three, four, five, six drive pattern. If you look for the three drive pattern or something, candle range theory doesn't going to work over here. Turtle soup doesn't going to work over here. Nothing at all. That run is absolutely shit. That specific one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. That eight candle absolutely shit. They don't need to provide that eight candle over here. That is the eight candle that is unexpected. That eight candle is unknown to me. I'm not well known with this eight candle, brother. First fair cap has done its job at the first time here. It tapped to this first fair cap, provided me 25 and perfectly done its job. Rest of the day, this first fair cap is going to provide me the direction. What do I mean by that? When market will be below this first presented fair value cap, I'll start to look for sell. When market is above this first presented fair value cap, I'll start to look for buy. I don't care about any other things here. I don't want to take sell below the first presented fair value cap. Sorry, I don't want to take the buy when market is below this first presented fair value gap. I don't want to take sell when market is above the first presented fair value gap. Okay. Now it tapped to this new week opening gap. Cool. Now it will go higher. Go. Please go for that. Now everything is done. I am done on this price action. I don't know where market will go now. So I have to wait for two things now. First, either price has to close above this fair value gap or price has to close below this new week opening gap. I have to wait. Except waiting, I have no direction because market has already traded the area. Okay, guys, thank you. If anyone has any more question, you can ask me. Otherwise, I'm done. Two months ago, I would be angry and scared shitless for this price action. Now I just enjoy all the overlapping shit candles. Okay, brother, you are growing like me. Okay, guys, thank you for joining. I guess nobody has no more question. Where are you from, bro? I'm from. Where am I from? Nice question. Where am I from? Can you guess where am I from? I mean, you can listen my accent and you can guess where am I from? Land of wizard, brother. From this area, from this week, just if you want to learn anything from me, just focus on the direction, nothing else. Okay. So because this week is not tradable, you can't trade this week. This is the gamble week. Don't gamble over here. If you have no problem with the money, not that money who was talking to SK trades, not that money. I'm just talking about the money which is dollar. If you don't have any problem with the cash, then you can gamble, no worries. But if you have the problem with cash, don't involve your real money in this market. Not even a single day this week. Not only this week, but also the next week, because next week is the election. So it's up to you, brother. I just told you what you should do. 2 week is not everything. You will have the rest of your life in front of you. Just don't waste your money in this shitty price action. That is going to happen every single day. Every single day it is going to happen, okay, brother? So don't rush and don't waste your money. It's my request. What is happening? I don't have problem with money, lol. Okay. Land of Wizards. Yeah, I'm from Land of Wizards. You're from our heart, brother. Okay, thank you. Slow is fast. It's a big comment, actually, brother. I'm not worthy about that. I'm not, to be honest, it's a big comment. No nationality in trade. We all are from trading land. Okay, that is also a good reply, Mahadi. Thank you, brother, for that comment. He is from OG. He is the wizard of OG. Okay. I just observer ICT traded his real account today. He's 157% plus in his 10K account. He's 157% plus, okay, in his 10K account. No one noticed the AMP broker on the bottom of trading view. Yeah, everyone noticed that, brother. He has already actually tweeted already. So yeah, thanks, love. Hey, FX, thank you so much, brother. Brother, thank you so much for your stream. You're most welcome, brother. Just try to get how to be strict with your direction and when you can change your direction. That is the only thing you can get from this week. Otherwise, don't you have nothing to get from this market, as I explained this price action. Absolutely shit. Thank you guys. I hope that we'll meet tomorrow. I don't know about the PM session, but if I find something good which I am not expecting, but if I get something good, yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, I'll come to the Discord live on the PM session, and I'll just mention all of you. Okay. So until then, cheers.